Keep working, guys. Keep working.
After the first can goes down, it's just chaos.
From the left, you're gonna go 3 red.
We had put all this work into it. Here's the night where it all comes together.
We need that to line up, because if we don't, that thing is gonna fall.
You feel like you have to keep on going, get the cans put in as fast as possible for the 6-hour deadline of building.
All right, let's move. We got about an hour and a half left.
A lot of teamwork to create the structure.
We want everybody moving fast.
How could I connect engineering with helping people in my community?
When love and skill are combined, expect a masterpiece, man.
Construction is a nationwide competition involving engineers and architects and sometimes student groups, where groups design incredible, huge structures of canned food items with the goal of helping to feed the hungry in their local communities.
And in the end of the builds, all the canned foods go to the local food banks.
To help people that are in need throughout the holidays. The planning process for construction is really extensive. The competition is in November. We start somewhere in September.
Welcome to the construction meeting.
The process to go from concept to a completed design is we usually begin by brainstorming.
We toss around a lot of vague ideas.
So far we have a Rubik's Cube with salt hunger, a jail with the prisoner with some kind of personification of hunger inside.
And to draw a basic sketch of their idea along with can counts.
Figure out how we really make it happen with cans.
About 10,500 cans.
I encourage the students to think big. Our structures often involve 10,000 cans of food or more.
The more cans you have, the more you can give to the food bank, the more opportunity you have to help others.
I decided to come up with the slogan first. What's a good way to end hunger? And I was thinking, blow it up. End hunger with a bang.
Here we could have like the plunger box and dynamite sticks.
Pretty interesting, I like that.
I wanted it to be hard to make.
The plunger and the dynamite, structurally, I don't know if that can be done.
Once I had a few drawings and ideas presented, we did a matrix up on the board. On the different categories, we had wow factor, the most cans, and recognizability.
We all rated them on how important they were to us.
From there, we were able to see which one best served our purposes.
We decided on the End Hunger with a Bang because this one was the one that stood out the most.
And we critiqued it a little bit.
We've talked about arches before, but arches take some serious construction, but it's actually a lot of fun.
Decided to make it with an arch, which I thought really incorporated engineering into the idea.
Once we're settled on the design, then we'll go and visit our local store, Farm Fresh, who's our sponsor.
We're gonna measure out all the cans that we think we're gonna need.
This is where we figure out we're gonna use this can with this length and this diameter.
4 3/8.
We had to pick out certain colors so that it would really make our design pop.
We're gonna look for a tomato sauce. That way we can do the letters for the word hunger.
And we'll try and figure out exactly what would be the best can for each part of the structure.
Tuna cans on aisle 6. We're gonna use a lot of these cans for the arch. That should pretty much take care of everything we're gonna need for the design. We should just go back to the school and make the calculation as to how many we're gonna need of which item.
We place our order to Farm Fresh. When the cans come in, we bring all the cans on campus, and then we do a practice build.
The pre-build is really important in the process because it gives us an idea of a set design.
That's giving us our line of tuna fish for the border of the arch.
We know what we're gonna do, we know where we're gonna start, and how we're supposed to end.
You can only stack cans so tall by themselves. You generally need to put leveling material between them. So we spend a week or two working out all the details.
We're about half an inch off.
Then we take it all back apart again, which is a lot of work because it may weigh 5 or 6 tons. And then we transport all the cans to the location for the competition.
The construction event takes place one night. You have 6 hours to build.
We're limited to building in a 10-foot by 10-foot space, 8 foot tall.
And we have 5 people with badges. If you're not one of the 5 people with badges on, you cannot touch the cans. People who are not working on the cans itself, they can work on the template.
And if the people that were building the cans got tired, we would all switch up.
You have people grabbing cans, people mapping out where stuff goes.
Start with the outside and then work in.
You have people telling you what needs to be changed, labels that need to be turned.
It's organized chaos.
The competition at construction is mostly engineering and architecture firms.
When I found out that we were competing against actual engineers, I was slightly worried.
We are all first or second year engineering students, and they've been doing this for years.
Some of the challenges we face each year with construction are that we have a whole new group of students trying to re-educate them on some of the limitations of what we can build. They have great ideas, and we usually come up with something amazing to build each year.
It's an engineering event, but also we're impacting lives. All this food going to benefit benefiting those who really need it.
This was a really good way and a really fun way to give back to the community. Our structure wasn't just a stack of cans.
It's all in the preparation, really. For our design, the bridge, we had to figure a way to suspend the cans. The engineering really kicks in when you have to do the calculations.
All the forces that were going out from the arch were going to be compressed by all the forces going in from all the weight of the cans.
The time that arch actually came out, there was cheers all around.
Everyone else in the arcade was just excited. It was really cool, and they were walking up to us, that was a great idea.
Gives them a chance to rub shoulders with some local engineers.
This year's rough estimate shows that we have raised over 30,000 pounds of food for the food bank.
This year our construction team won 2 awards. One was the Most Cans Award. We really like this award because we're trying to use as many cans as we can because that's a bigger help to the community.
One can makes a big difference. Hunger is a worldwide epidemic, and construction exists to get that focus in people's minds.
And the other award that we won was the Structural Ingenuity Award. This is the one where our engineers are using their technical skills to the utmost and trying to come up with more challenging design than the other competition. Students, by the end of the competition, feel like they've been a part of something big.
I come from Peru, which is a third world country, and knowing that I help people here, it just makes me want to go back there and bring this with me and maybe start something like that there.
It's only going to last for a few days in the food bank, but every little bit helps.
Even though it is in a competition and we're competing against other people, I think the biggest part of it is giving back. And that, it's a good feeling.